Hi, I'm Mylan Roseanne with Build.com TV. Today we're going to be installing this Verona range hood from Zephyr. Now the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have studs where your mounting brackets are going to go. Now if there aren't any studs, you're going to need to cut open your wall and put some bracing behind it. Now the instructions do say you can use wall anchors, but I don't trust wall anchors. This thing's big and heavy. And of course, when you're working with electrical, you need to cut the power at the junction box. Now let's get this thing hung up. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need to do is to make yourself a template. So grab yourself a straight piece of wood or a straight piece of cardboard, a pencil, and mark your holes. Alright, now you need to drill out your holes. Make sure you use a bit slightly larger than a number 2 pencil. Alright, our next step is to determine where our screw holes go. As you see, we already have the lines marked where our bracing is on the wall. Now all we got to do is use our template and a number 2 pencil. After that, we're going to need to attach our junction box. Now, first thing we need to do is remove the screws from the front of the range hood and then reinstall them with the junction box. Alright, we've got the screws up. Now it's time to hang this up on the wall and wire it up. But like I said earlier, this thing's heavy, so use an extra set of hands. Okay, we've got our range hood mounted up on the wall. Our next step is to install the bracket up near the ceiling for the cowling. So let's get to it. Using a straight edge, mark your line so you can find the center for your new bracket. Making sure your bracket is level, install it with the supplied screws. Okay, we've got our bracket installed. Our next step is to hook up the wiring. Okay, now the first step in electrical we want to do, after cutting the power that is we're going to remove this box right here so we can make our connections. To make the connection, we'll need to take out one of the knockouts. After that, we're going to install a cable lock so it's all secure. After stripping your wires, run your cable up through the lock, tighten it down, make sure it's nice and secure. Go ahead and connect the wires, making sure white to white, black to black, and ground to ground, usually copper. After that, you can attach the vent pipe. Okay, we've got our ductwork in, our electrical's done. We just need to install the cowling and clean this up when we fire it up. Now your cowling comes in 2 pieces, and you'll notice that the inner piece does have vents. That's for a recirculating ductless range hood. We're using ducts, so we're going to flip it around and use the holes at the other end. Okay, go ahead and attach the cowling, making sure not to scratch any of your finishes, and secure it down. Okay, now all we got to do is pull off the protective coating on the stainless steel, and we can show off our new Zephyr range hood. Okay, our range hood's all installed, it's all wired up, and as you can see, it's working great. Now our homeowner's going to be installing a backsplash as well as some other finishing touches, but until then, this project's done. For more quick tips, how-tos, and design ideas, visit our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on our latest content.